All content and material used in this video are for purposes of review and commentary under terms of fair use. Also, the following views expressed in this video are of personal opinion. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, and also spoilers. Well, that doesn't really matter. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to StormKing's final impressions of the Spring 2013 animes. Now, let's just get right to it and dive into the animes that I watched and finished in the Spring 2013 season and find out my final opinions of them. First up on my list, Date Alive. Now, okay. For Date Alive, I will say this. I liked it. I really liked it. You know, if one of you guys would be like, you know, some kind of inquisition to be like, which one do you like, Date Alive? I'd be like, I liked it. I can't deny it. I liked it. Just arrest me. Now, why did I like Date Alive? Now, why? You know, why this anime? Why did I enjoy it? You know, the voice acting was not bad. You have such voice talents like Inoue Marina or Takitatsu Ayana. And, you know, what made this, you know, so enjoyable? You know, it's just the fact that Date Alive was fun. And it had a lot of moments. You know, it was because of those two aspects, moments and fun and just like craziness in a way. You know, the whole concept and story of, you know, date or we're all doomed. You know, date these supernatural beings or, you know, we're all screwed. It was cool. It was fun. I was like, it was interesting. And, you know, reading the light novel was like, hey, cool. But all in all, Date Alive, the anime was just fun. It was a guilty pleasure anime. And there's a second season too. Whoa! So, overall, what are my final opinions of Date Alive? Should you check it out? If you're into guilty pleasure animes and just like every kind of character type, like the tsundere, the yandere, the Imouto kera, check it out. You know what? This is a guilty pleasure anime and I had fun with it. Date Alive. Next on my list, Devil Survivor 2, the animation. Now, if I was to summarize my feelings of Devil Survivor 2 in one word, it would be iffy. Now, I don't mean iffy to the point of this anime is reaching unbearable. No, I could still watch it and bear with it. But it's more like iffy in that it was hard to relate to some things. Well, a lot of things, admittedly. And the plot was just like, went over my head. It was like, yo, this is so fast. I'm trying to catch up and keep up here. So, the problem is, I thought, well, the issue is that Devil Survivor 2 is a 12-episode anime, which roughly equates to 6 hours. And the game that is the RPG, JRPG, I would assume has at least 30 hours content, I'd assume. Forgive me if I got that time wrong, I'm just like doing off my head. So, 6 hours to 30 hours, 6 hours of just cutting everything else just to get to the point compared to 30 hours of gameplay, which explains everything. You know, you got that there. So, Devil Survivor 2 overall is, I wouldn't recommend watching it. It's just like, if you can get your hands on the game, play the game, really. I might consider getting the game. It's just like, cool, why not? You know, voice acting was nice, music was really nice, but, you know, it's just this rushed, non-relatable, or unable to relate factor that's just like, Devil Survivor 2, I think you can pass on it. That's just my opinion. Next on our list, Haiyore Nyaruko-san W, or Season 2 of Haiyore Nyaruko-san. So I'll just get straight to it. If you liked Season 1 of Haiyore Nyaruko-san, you're gonna like Season 2 of Haiyore Nyaruko-san W. That's just it. You know, it has the same over-the-top, bonkers comedy, tons of Lovecraftian, you know, stuff, tons of parody and references to Kamen Rider and Tokusatsu, but mainly it's Kamen Rider like, Omae no tsumi o kazuero, or Finale da, or even, Kibatte Ikuze. I don't like saying that. Anyways, Haiyore Nyaruko-san W. I liked it. It was the same thing as Season 1. Off the top of my head, there was a couple of dry parts. I think like there was like 2 or 3 dry parts, which is like, you know, just give me back my comedy and all that stuff. Now, this, no, it's just like, it doesn't really affect it too much, but it's just like, it could have been done in another way. So, you know, that's just my opinion. So, should you check out Haiyore and Nyaruko-san W? Yes. But if you haven't checked out Haiyore and Nyaruko-san Season 1, do check it out to check out Season 2. Or if you like Season 1, then check out Season 2. And yeah! Haiyore and Nyaruko-san W. Next up on my list, Hataraku Maou-sama! And as you can tell from my hype and energy, you can tell that I really liked Hataraku Maou-sama. And I heard rumors that there's gonna be a Season 2, so awesome if there's gonna be a Season 2! Anyways, Hataraku Maou-sama. Great evil demon lord! Great heroic, you know, hero! From a different, you know, distant world, another parallel world, brought into modern Japan! The demon lord works at a fast food restaurant while the hero works at a call center. I really liked Hataraku Maou-sama. It is just, this is fantasy comedy, over-the-top comedy. Well, it's not over-the-top, but it's just like, the very action-reaction kind of stuff is awesome. It's very on cue, the energy's there, nothing feels awkward, and there's action in it, despite it being a comedy. It's just like, you know, with the fantasy concept, it's just like, we can have comedy and action because we put in fantasy in there. So should you check out Hataraku Maou-sama? Yes! You're missing out something incredible if you don't watch Hataraku Maou-sama. Just check it out, you're gonna love it. It's just so funny and awesome. Next up on my list, Hentai Ouji to Warawanai Neko, the perverted prince and the stony cat. And I really enjoyed this anime. Overall, I really liked it. It was really enjoyable. The execution was very nice, very smooth. Nothing rough in a way, nothing too outlandish. It was very nice. You know, the voice acting was awesome. The girls, awesome! Tsukikawa were awesome. It's so cute. The opening done by Tamura Yukari, just so awesome. It's like the new, new Carmel dancing in a way. And admittedly, yes, Hentai Ouji, or sorry, Hentai Neko, that's the shortened form name, ended in its own way. You know, it didn't do it sort of like we end on this volume and there's a possibility of a sequel. I think it's just like there's not going to be a sequel despite the way that they ended. You know, with the way they ended, I don't think there's going to be a sequel. But if you like a over-the-top perverted male character with a, you know, pan-faced, cool in a way, female co-protagonist, you're gonna like Hentai Ouji to Warawanai Neko, and you know, the rest of the cast, well, really it's just Asa is really awesome! And yeah, I really enjoyed Hentai Neko, and I think you should check out Hentai Ouji to Warawanai Neko because it's so awesome! Next up on my list, Hyakka Ryouran Samurai Bride! And... whoa! Okay, Hyakka Ryouran Samurai Bride. Overall, it is the same as Hyakka Ryouran Samurai Girls. You know, the same energy, same feel, same drama. You know, voice acting was nice. You know, the art was just as awesome because I'm totally loving like this whole brush effect. The only problem with Samurai Bride was that, not that it ended in its own way, but the fact that they ended in its own way caused it to have some dry parts to it. It's like, can we just move along, or is nothing gonna happen? Do we have to go through this? You know, it wasn't as enjoyable as first season, in my opinion. You, like, if you checked out season 1 and you liked it, then check out season 2 and, you know, see how you feel. Overall, in my opinion, I just felt that season 2 had its moments, but also had, you know, more than average, like, a little bit more often than not, of dry parts. But it's just like, okay, I'll still watch. I finished it, but it's just like, overall, it was not bad. you know, I still like Season 1. So, do I recommend checking out Hyakka Ryouran Season 1? Sure, yeah, do check that out if you're interested in, like, guilty pleasure animes and, like, perverted guilty pleasures. And check out Season 2 if you like Season 1 to just be like, maybe you'll like it, maybe not. You know, we'll see. Next up! Ore no Imouto ga Konnani Kaiwake ga nai! Period. Second season. How much can I talk for about a minute 25 seconds or so to let you enjoy the opening in a way? It's the same Ore no Imouto ga Konnani Kaiwake ga nai. I think it wrapped off at around volume 8 or 9? Or possibly 10. There's gonna be like 3-5 extra episodes of Ore no or Ore Imo. So, yeah, if you like Ore Imo Season 1, you're gonna love Ore Imo Season 2. I really liked it. Anyways, just to get that out there, you know, best wife, awesome. I do know the light novel ending. Anyways. You should check out Season 1 of Ore no Imouto ga Konnani Kaiwake ga nai to check out Ore no Imouto ga Konnani Kaiwake ga nai, period. Because I really like the series. It's a slice of life, romance, comedy, otaku, seinen series that's just like cool. It's all about talking about people like us. Well, in a way, but you know, I don't need to hide the fact that I'm an otaku. I'm just very blatant with it. Especially when I scream out, what's that person's name again? That's starting to go, Koronaka! Next up on my list, Photokano. Now, what is my final opinion of Photokano? The spiritual successor to Amagami SS. The spiritual successor to Kimi Kiss. Now, Photokano did a little bit of both Amagami SS and Kimi Kiss. Kimi Kiss in that it introduced all the female leads and a general kind of, you know, route in that, you know, it's just the male character is like, oh, here's the male character, he's this, he doesn't do this, he does this, blah, blah, blah. And then the Amagami SS parts of male lead gets to hook up with each of the female leads. Have fun, enjoy. Woo! Happy ending for everyone. Now, the problem is, or the issue is that Amagami SS did this, but had 24 episodes, roughly 4-6 episodes each to do, you know, each female lead. You know, just explain their backstory and then give them, you know, a date kind of situation and a wrap-up climax kind of situation. It's like, ah, cool, awesome! The issue with Photokano is it had 12 episodes and it did, you know, introduction, date, and climax all in one episode. It's like, you know, all the girls are really, you know, high tier. They're really awesome. I like them, but it's just like, you're rushing through a lot of this. So, do I recommend checking out Photokano if you know, if you liked Amagami SS? Actually no. Well, it's rushed, but do check it out. You know, if you liked Amagami SS and Kimi Kiss, or this kind of like multiple, basically gal-gay kind of game, or gal-gay animes, check it out if you want to, you know, but be aware that it is going to be very fast-paced. Really fast-paced. Photokano. Next up on my list, Suisei no Gargantia. Right off the bat, I really liked it. I think you should check it out right now. Don't miss this out. Now, what do I like about it? Awesome music done by Minori Chara, opening, Chocho, ending. Awesome voice acting. Script done by Urobuchi Gen, guy who's done most of the Nitro Plus 5 PB stuff. What do I mean by that? Saya no Uta. Madoka Magica. Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica. Urobuchi Gen. So, Suisei no Gargantia. I really liked it. It was both a calm, peaceful, kickback anime, but at the same time it was very active and very, holy crap, what are we doing kind of anime. And if you liked Full Metal Panic, you're gonna like Suisei no Gargantia. It's like very into the future Full Metal Panic, like that. And yeah, that's my opinion of Suisei no Gargantia. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. The animation style was awesome. Voice acting awesome. Music awesome. Story and script. You know, it's just like, is this gonna be a calm anime? Oh crap, Urobuchi again. That kind of situation. So yeah, Suisei no Gargantia. Check it out. And last up on my list, Yahari ore no seishun rabu-kame wa Machigatteiru! Or my teenage romance snafu, or I'm gonna call it Oregairu. Now, overall, I really liked Oregairu. And I felt that the pacing, the flow, and overall feel to the anime was really nice and cool. For those of you who read the light novels and felt otherwise, well, that's your opinion. So, what did I like about Oregairu? The characters were awesome, but even more so, it was the dialogue and the story and the setting. Oregairu is basically a social psychology research or example kind of anime, you know, and Oregairu, you know, it hit home. I'm like, you know what? I did exactly like this, but in another way, you know, preserving the status quo of yourself in high school, the trials and tribulations of trying to fit in, and trying to make friends, or those that don't want to make friends at all, and those that just want to do their own thing. You know, I really liked Oregairu because of that. It is one big kind of like 12, 13 episode, sorry if I forget, you know, social psychology research kind of example. So do I recommend watching Oregairu? Yes! Do check out Yahari ore no seishun rabu-kame wa Machigatteiru! And that's it for my final impressions of the Spring 2013 animes, and I really enjoyed Spring 2013. We had such really good animes like Hataraku Maou-sama, Oregairu, and you had my really good guilty pleasure, I'm gonna still say it, what was it? Date Alive. My bad, what is it? Date Alive. And then we had continuation to the really awesome hype anime that is Ore no Imouto ga Konnani kaiwake ga nai, period. And yeah, so Spring 2013 is awesome. It's really good, you know. Spring 2013, there's nothing else I can say. There was some really good jewels in it. Well, I wouldn't say jewels, just really good, memorable animes. So, this is StormKing with my final impressions of the Spring 2013 animes, telling you to read some manga, watch some anime, you'll like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Henshin!